I would have been very rich and famous by now, but this is what stopped me. This video is for every creator, every musician, every content creator out there that is second guessing whether to start or not. In this video, I'll be telling you the importance of starting now. These are things I've learned from people I listening to, books I read, and things I'm currently applying in my life. Now, starting now is very, very important because one, nobody cares. A lot of people say they don't want to start a YouTube channel because, oh, I don't know what to talk about. But if you go down my YouTube page, you will see that I've talked about a lot of things. I've changed in this short period of time. In less than 6 months, I have changed. But guess what? You're still watching this video. Even if after the end of this video I get like 50 views or whatever, people still watched it. Do you understand? And now, the truth about this is that I'm in this early phase in my life, and so are you. So nobody would really, change their life, stop hustling for their children, stop going to work because you're failing or because you're getting something wrong. You understand? My point is just that people have what they are doing with their lives every day to start worrying about you, because if you're being very honest, you're not that relevant yet. So this is your time to test the waters. This is your time to do whatever you want to do, because nobody actually cares. When I thought about this thing and when this thing sank in my heart, it gave me freedom, because we tend to think about what will this person say, what will this person say. Sometimes we even imagine what they will say, if you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes in our mind we tell ourselves, oh, this is what they are going to say. Think about it. I don't have up to 1K subscribers making this video, but I'm teaching creators how to start now. Now, the second thing is, you can never really avoid hate comments or disbelief, because think about it. The most you can do concerning hate comment is turn off your comment section. People will still think about you what they want to think about you, whether or not you started doing that music, whether or not you started creating content, whether or not you started that podcast or whatever it is. You can't actually do so much about people's mindset about you. Even Jesus Christ had people say bad things about him. Jesus Christ, that healed the sick, raised the dead, came to die for our sins. Do you understand? So I don't really think there's anything you can do in this life to change what people think about you. So stop trying not to look bad in the face of people. But just a quick one before you continue watching the video. If you're watching this video before the 24th of February, I want to tell you about this initiative I've put together. So I'm going to be having a free call with as many as from the 24th of February to the 31st of March. If you're somebody, you have a passion, you like something, you like bringing people together, you like speaking to people, you like helping people organize clothes, whatever it is, and this is something that you can do endlessly, even if they're not paying you for it, but you're thinking, wow, how can I turn this into a business? I'll be having a free call with everybody like that. All you just have to do is click the first link on my bio and schedule your time for the meeting. So from the 24th of February to the 31st of March, I'm going to be helping people turn their passions to businesses. Now let's get back into the video. So the third point is, this time will still pass. I'm recording this video in January. I think you're going to be watching it in February. And from January or February to December, if you don't do that thing, we'll still get to December. You remember that this thing you wanted to do it last year and you didn't do it, but we're in another year now. You understand? So whether you do it or not, the time will still pass. Time is not waiting for you to decide. So why not just do it and see what comes out of it? Just do it. Just tell yourself, let me just create music in this life. Go to clubs or bars. Apply for auditions. Start the podcast. Now it's very, very easy. Start the YouTube channel. What's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is that you will not succeed at it. Do you understand? But think about so many possibilities. If you go to Twitter, you hear people saying things like, oh, I just did this, I didn't know this would happen, and before you know, that's how I made the love of my life. I just did this, that's how I got a job. There was one girl that put out a tweet and talked about the fact that Lagos is smelling, and I'm not affirming to what she said or denying it, because someone might watch this video. But she talked about the fact that Lagos is smelly, and maybe she might have thought about it. Should I tweet this thing? I don't think she really thought about it, because for that kind of tweet, that's the kind of thing you tweet out of anger. Do you understand? And so she just said Lagos is smelly, and everything in Lagos is smelly, whatever. She got a job. Do you get? So do it. Follow Nike. Just do it. This time we will still pass. So my fourth point is that you gain knowledge from failing. So you can fail at something so well that you now know what not to do when you want to do that thing again. Like, for example, I've been doing YouTube since 2021, but so many of you watching now might not know. But based off of the lessons or the mistakes I made when I started YouTube, first of all, I'm applying them now. And to be very honest, I'm seeing the difference in both consistency and growth on my YouTube channel. So, for example, one thing I used to do is I used to go to my friend's house. He had a studio set up, and it was way far from my house to shoot videos. But I came to the realization that this was not making me plan better. It was not making me shoot better, because I was just I went to somebody's house obviously. He was like, oh bro, let's do this thing, no, and I would just rush my videos. I was sweating, I was tired, I was spending money. YouTube was not paying me. So now I thought about it. What the heck? Why would I want to use camera when I can easily use my phone in my house and do the content from the comfort of my home and do other things I want to do? Do you get? So and now when people want to open their YouTube channels, when they want to start a podcast, I'm the first person that they usually come to meet. So if I want to even monetize that one, I can monetize it. So I failed at this thing, so I know what to do. Same thing with me going to school. Almost everything I have done in life that I publicize out there, people want to learn what I did or what they should not do about it. Do you understand? Now, the final point is that failure is not fatal. So this is not even failure per se. So for example, you created 100 videos on YouTube. I'm using YouTube examples because I'm a YouTuber. You created 100 videos on YouTube, and maybe somebody out there told you, if you create 100 videos on YouTube, you'll get 10,000 followers, and you don't get 10,000 followers. There's something that James Clear called it, I think is the latent point. I can't really remember the name, but I'll put it in the video. So yeah, he said somebody can be doing something for 60 days, but the person did not know that it was when you did it at the 61st day that it will amount to what you want it to amount to. Do you understand? So you can be applying jobs and applying jobs and applying for jobs. So you can be applying for jobs and be applying for jobs, but you don't just know that it is at the 31st place that you will apply for that will give you the job. And most of these things are less stressful, like applying for a job. How much can you actually take? The worst I've done to apply for a job right now is to do a video. Do you understand? And speaking from experience, I've applied for jobs and I think I'm still going to keep on applying, because who knows the one that you are going to give me a very good job and pay me so well from. Like, for example, shooting videos. I'll keep on shooting videos, and who knows, maybe one is going to get me a very good brand deal. Do you understand? So failure is not really failure. The fact that you've done this thing for a very long time. I know some people do it and they have legitimate reasons to leave, because why you a YouTuber when you're making money from other things and you just keep on doing YouTube and it's not working? And let's say, for example, you're a father or you have responsibilities. It's a waste of your time, obviously. Do you understand? But there are some of us that we can actually keep on trying. So keep on trying. I think another thing that will help as I round up is when you do something like creating content or putting out a podcast, remove your mind from what is not working and put it to what is working. So for example, you can be creating Christian content and people are being blessed by your content, but let's say your channel is not monetized or you're not getting any brand deals, because if you're being very honest, things like this need money to keep on going. Like, for example, you might need to get an editor, you might need to get somebody to do your thumbnails for you. But think about the fact that you're blessing lives with this your YouTube channel. You don't know who is going to listen to your videos or your podcast or listen to your music, and their life is going to be blessed. Do you understand? So failure is not really failure. One of my friends would like to say that every no is a step to a yes. I think the writer of the book, The Millennial Weekend, talk about the fact that he had a no bank, so he was banking and he was saying, oh, I'm going to get so many no's till I'm satisfied. So he was trying to get as many no's as possible. So I think that should be your disposition too. So please do well to start now. Don't forget, click the first link in my bio to secure your spot as I help people turn their passions to businesses. Peace out.